So our stage program is about to kick off. We are very fortunate at Performance Days in that the show has been running for 15 years. For 14 of those years, Alexa has come up with the most important thing in the whole show. I know she gets a bit embarrassed about this. Alexa's quite an experienced designer. She works on a whole range of things from heavy-going ocean wear for maritime to gym wear. What she does is that she oversees all the new fabrics and condenses them down. Now, I told you earlier there were 1,000 new fabrics to be considered. Listen for the next 45 minutes. Alexa will try and take you through the highlights of them. But Alexa, please come on stage.
Thank you so much, Charles. What? So, welcome to Performance Days. Welcome to Performance Days October 23. This year, we have a celebration because it's the existence of 15 years Performance Days, which is really amazing. And I'm so proud to present you not only the Fabric Forum with the accessories this time, but also our brand new area of footwear that we extended this season, and innovation, because we've been discussing in the industry about beautiful evolutions, but no revolutions in our forum. I mean, we had amazing developments with our exhibitors, but we wanted to have more, and we decided to create the Innovation Forum to get into unseen. And I'm very happy to present you some of those today. So we will talk about the latest performance trends, winter 25-26, in functional fabrics and accessories, in footwear and in innovations. From first layer to outer shell, complete shoes to components, and the unseen that will drive the future market. And all the important tendencies in materials and functions. And, of course, then afterwards, the focus topic, evolution and a revolution, from membranes to the carbon story, that will be presented by Charles. And again, we had more than 1,000 product submissions because this season, we have more than 400 exhibitors. And in the Fabric Forum, you will see 318 presented fabrics. On the performance wall, you will see 139 selected accessories. And in the digital fair, our loop online, you will have all these materials and accessories, and on top of it, everything the exhibitors loaded up, so you have a incredible big market research options. Let me start with the first category in the material forum, in the Fabric Forum. It's base layer. We have a large selection of bio-based spandex that is striking off for fall-winter 25-26 season. And you will see new combination of bio-based elastane with bio-based nylon, or new recycled concept with recycled polyester and recycled elastane. The future sees more manufacturers switching to 100% recycled variations, monomaterials to ensure a more simply recycling process in the end. Conventional elastane is no longer used at all by most manufacturers, which is so exciting. And when you look at the pictures, we try to make them as haptic as possible, but we have in base layer really beautiful tensile blends, which provide a cooling and a warming effect. We have many natural fibers from merino, wool blend to cocooner. We have versatile and innovative structures and knit constructions. The highlights are Naya, Econil, climate neutral examples from HiQ, and fiber-to-fiber recycling. Coming to mid-layer category, there's the right fabric for different concepts and collections. In addition of a variety of polyester qualities, you will find some with recycled elastane. Carbon capture yarn, polyester moved to focus topics, so you will find less in the mid layer, but there are many. Polyamide from recycled car tires, and lots of natural fibers are on view. You will see beautiful structures in 100% recycled polyester fabrics, seawool polyester, recycled polyester from garment waste, bio-based polyester with wool, recycled spandex, and recycled car tire nylon from BASF. You will find some very nice natural fibers, so recycled cotton from fabric and garment waste, tencel blends with organic cotton, cotton blends with yak, and wool blends. Coming to soft shell and outer mid-layer category. Classic soft shells concept made of polyamide as well as polyester. Some with bio-based membrane. Focus is on high abrasion resistance and anti-pilling effects. And outstanding is one with ceramic printing technology for very high abrasion resistance. The highlights are wool looks with membrane, technical spacer concepts, polyfiber with renewable membranes, and classic soft shells with high loft. Sherpa fleeces in 100% recycled polyester, biodegradable polyester, or wool blends. Outer layer, two-layer category. So when we come to the focus topic, you will see most, as we're talking about membranes, we have this year, for the first time for this season, we used in the membrane categories that you will find those materials, some of them in the focus topic as well as in these categories, because it was so important to point them out. So the jury saw losing interest in innovative two-layer concepts, but the focus topic, so it's all about the membrane. And most fabrics have either a hydrophilic polyurethane membrane or a polyester membrane in two-layer. So you will find very nice monocomponent concepts, carbon capture variations from recycled fabric waste. You will find tencel with a bio-based nylon membrane, bio-based nylon with nylon hydrophilic membrane. Coming to outer layer, 2.5 and 3 layer. It's the focus topic, again, has most of them in the focus topic. And all different types of membrane types that will come in the focus topic are represented in 2.5 and 3 layers. So that is really interesting. First of all, electrospun membranes are coming back, considered an efficient method for the direct continuous production of nanofibers. And the process can be used to produce polymer nanofibers for almost all polymer solution, melts, emulsions, and suspensions, and sufficient viscosity. Monocomponent fabrics with 100% recycled polyester from textile waste, and membranes, adhesives, and lamination technologies are free of PFC and solvents. Lightweight and downproof. Market reached the saturation race from lightest fabric that has ended. And last year showed that great lightweight fabrics are available in extremely low weight. That means the tendency is moving back from super light. In polyamide, specials for lightweights, Cordura ripstop with a 40 denier and 54 grams. Recycled polyamide from fish nets, oyster farming, and textile waste. In polyester, 100% recycled polyester from post-consumer waste, textile waste, carbon capture yarn, and polyester with graphene blend for antimicrobial and anti-odor function. Shirts have a wide mix of winter looks, small and large checks, flat structures, partly woven or in seersucker qualities. The shirts category is perfectly reflecting the range of great and new sustainable fibers that are currently available on the market. The fabrics are made from old car tires, CO2 neutral, and fabric waste. One highlight is from Xingkong, actually, that we want to point out. It's a mechanical stretch made from mechanical stretch with ripstops. Sorry, this is written wrong. With 86 recycled polyester and 14% TPEE, which is a polyester-based elastomer that is used more and more on the market now. Natural fibers in various blends: cotton, hemp, tencel, merino wool, and recycled wool. Pants and tights, a wide range of casual fabrics ideal for outdoor use. Corduroy and denim highlights, jacquard made of econyl and polymer fibers. Then you will see in the woven fabrics, some recycled polyamide from old fishing nets, from old car tires, and there's also an increased use of graphene again. In the knitted tights fabrics, you will find some econyl, recycled polyamide from old car tires, post-consumer recycled yards, and bio-based spandex from wasted industrial corn. Functional materials and fashion made functional allow this year in our category stylish, twisted, or even really bad taste looks if you want to. There are exciting structures as membrane in gold combined with a 3D surface, 3D geometric pattern double knit, 3D pattern with gradient effect, and 3D bonding fabric. Dirty fabrics with interesting structures from recycled car tires with lurex yarn for a luxury touch, with 3D jacquard pattern knit. And then our safety, health, and durability category is this year really amazing because there comes our performance award from. It's all about durability, abrasion protection, tear resistance, elasticity, breathability, and wearing comfort. Workwear fabrics need high technical performance values, and we have some really nice ones on the table this year. It's a small but fine fabric repertoire, heat-resistant fibers yet recyclable, 3-layer laminates with extremely high performance. So we have a knife-resistant fabric using ultra-high molecular weight polyurethane, flame-resistant circular knit fabric, bio-based Dyneema, which is one of the strongest fibers in the world. High-vis fabrics with E-dye mechanical stretch fleece, solution-dyed yarn. Coming back to the next category, it has been redefined a little because we have now the footwear section, so we called it bags and tents. So in this category, you will find in the future not only fabric for bags, but also for tents. And due to the fact that we dedicate this now, I'm very happy to present you soon the option that tent fabrics will be in, because this year what we had sent in was mostly usable for bags, but there are some really nice ones. So you will find 3-layer recycled black reflective fabric, new cycle technology, non-mono discarded fabric as feedstock for new materials, unique waterless dyeing technology. Non-dyed polyester fabrics from textile waste, 3D spacer fabrics, recycled polyamides from old fishing nets, and 100% polypropylene. Coming to our performance wall with 139 selected accessories. In the visibility add-ons, you will find some design reflective and non-reflective elements in one transfer, raised reflex transfer print, reflective zipper puller, mesh elastic with reflective printing visible through mesh layer. In labels and patches, we have patches with an NFC label. We have color alphabet label to help colorblind people. bio-based polyester patch, recycled paper hand tag with an organic cotton string, PFC-free heat transfer suitable for workwear, 3D printing techniques, solvent-free adhesives, and water-based PU ink print in transfers. Tapes, recycled PET powder tape, recycled polyester mesh tape, elastic carbon yarn tape, bio-based nylon tape. Trims, we have recycled silicone zipper puller, monomaterial snaps, 100% recycled polyamide, polyester buttons made from the same batch as the fabric, bio-based polyester cord, and easy to remove. In zippers, easy close two-way zippers, waterproof zipper with an easily replaceable slider, ultra Dehmel zipper from bio-based nylon, E-dye zipper made from the same batch as the fabric. Applications and linings, cycling pad made from industrial waste, waste bait with integrated cord, solvent-free non-waterborne PU membrane. Additional garments, E-dye, recycled polyester rib, silicone dots or stripes for anti-slip properties, and sequel yarn. Insulation and fibers, recycled polyester padding from textile waste, recycled wool, regenerated white down, down wool blends, recycled down blends with polyester. We were very, very much excited about the insulation category this year, so I think for your winter concepts you will find some amazing options. Now coming to focus topic. Evolution and revolution, from membranes to the carbon story. And I would like to ask Charles Ross on stage to talk more about it, because we put it all together. Troubled times pose fundamental questions.
For the last 3 shows, we've been concentrating on carbon. We know there's a climate crisis, and carbon is a major player within that. We have not left those roots alone, but there are other priorities which are starting to come in. If you remember at the last show, all the talk was about what is going to replace PTFE membranes, because the change is here, it is happening. So the new topic, or the focus for this show, is for evolution and revolution, from membranes to the carbon story. So to start off, reasonably straightforward, we thought. This is an industry that has done a lot on evolution. Revolution is always a bit unsettling. The customer does not like revolution, but the marketing people do. The PFAS legislation, which is coming in as part of the EU directive, the focus has been on it now for over a decade. We must give thanks to people like the University of Leeds, to Swear in Sweden, which is now better known as RISE, for pioneering the way. What we have noticed is that people's immediate reaction when there was a voluntary move from long-chain fluorocarbons to short-chain fluorocarbons, the problem actually got worse. The magic thing about fluorocarbons is their oil resistancy. And we have for some time been able to achieve water resistance very, very easily. But the garments have been looking grubbier. Now, actually, if you go to the innovation zone, you will see a very new DWR from Beyond Surface Technology on this. But you make a PTFE membrane, which is the most popular microporous membrane used in this industry, by sprinkling forever chemicals or PFAS all over it. That has to change. So just like it's been withdrawn from DWRs, it's now being withdrawn from the manufacturing process. Its immediate replacement is an olefin or polyolefin. That is polypropylene to you and me. They make the holes by applying heat and by stretching the membrane. But exactly the same time, we've seen hydrophilic come back. Hydrophilic you most probably associate most with Sympatex, who have really championed the way over the last 40 years. We also have electrospun. Electrospun had problems because they were using PFCs as part of their shielding process, and their move to a PFC-free version has been trickier. But we are now satisfied that they have overcome. We also have PU membranes. PU membranes, slightly cheaper, available as microporous or hydrophilic. The long-term future of PU membranes is not good. They use solvents. We know solvents will come under scrutiny from Europe. So we are really glad we have now seen some water-based solvents to take it on. So, what do we do? Because I would still challenge a lot of you who live off hydrostatic heads of 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. The ISO is 1,000. If you apply pressure, knee joints, rucksack areas, you will need at least 5,000. We've surpassed ourselves with 10s and 20,000s. The interesting bit is after you have laundered the textiles, there will be a drop-off. And something like electrospun will lose about half its hydrostatic head. So as long as you have at least 5,000 left, you're doing all right. I'm starting to sound far too techy. Apologies, but it is performance days. So we have the three main types here, which I've talked about, microporous, you know, tiny little holes. All these slides, by the way, will be uploaded with the recordings and the visuals of Alexa, not me, hopefully, by the end of this month. So you can go back to them online. Microporous has the best permeability numbers. Hydrophilic has a much slower start. Microporous, tiny holes. Hydrophilic, essentially the moisture moves through the inside of the yarns. So when that first starts to permeate, the system has to become loaded. And as the system measures what comes out the other end, you will have a deferred start. What I will say, when microporous wets out, after a surface fabric, the DWR is overcome. Even the best DWRs are only good for 4 hours when they're in their best conditions. Microporous will lose over half its permeability. Hydrophilics will actually lose a much smaller percentage, somewhere around 20%. We regularly see hydrophilics outperform the best microporous. Hydrophilics aren't perfect, by the way. Electrospun, fantastic, highly permeable, but if you're going to stand under a waterfall, you're going to get wet. So you take your choices. And to add to this, we have the PU membranes. So I give the slide counter back.
Thank you so much, Charles. So it was important to talk more intense about it because the future of membrane concepts will be also a roadmap to take, because I think every one of you has to test the new membranes that are in the market now and see if it fits best for the sport or for your garments that they approve. And there's a huge choice, and it's very important, I believe, to really get to know all of the options that are there on the market at the moment. So, coming to a focus topic on the category, you will find microporous polypropylene membranes. So polypropylene membranes from 4 different mills. So it's extending, which is fantastic because polypropylene is a fantastic material for membranes, as it's breathable and waterproof by itself, so it never loses its function. Strong waterproof and windproof moisture permeability, and polypropylene membrane produced in a solvent-free process. Hydrophilic polyurethane membranes, solvent-free water-based PU membrane, high performance with 30K, and new technique that converts carbon capture dioxide through chemical reactions into polyurethane PU film. Microporous polyurethane membranes that have PU nanofiber and BenQ microporous PU membrane. Polyester membranes out of recycled polyester, made from pre-consumer and post-consumer textile waste, and recycled TPE membrane. And the first time we discovered it, and we were so excited, it's like now PET glue is used, so you can do 100% monocomponent. Nylon membranes, bio-based nylon membrane, recycled nylon membrane, TPE high-performance membrane, nylon membranes that are difficult, and nylon membranes are difficult to recycle still. And then we come to the electrospun membranes. So we have the first PFC-free electrospinning membrane from 100% polyamide. Focus topic, evolution, revolution. There's another part. We talk about the low carbon footprint, and this ranges from fibers derived from regenerative agriculture to fibers that use pre-sequestered carbon and apply to synthetic yarns. So the carbon story is increase in natural yarns from regenerative agriculture, carbon capture utilization fibers where sequestered carbon is used as the basis for newer synthetic materials. Then coming to the awards. Very proud that we have found 2 awards this year, and I would like Charles back on stage to support. No? Charles? So we have 1 Eco Award and 1 Performance Award. And let's start with the Performance Award from Ideatex that you will find also in our safety, health and durability category.
It's really quite simple. This is performance days. Workwear should not be winning. But we're in Germany. We know the biggest selling outdoor trouser being used is a workwear trouser. We tend to be a bit arrogant as an industry in going for the best fabrics. But workwear has some superb fabrics at a really good price point. When we read the briefing of this, we just went, this is better than some outdoor fabrics. And you've got that lower price point. So do we have Ideatex on site? Do we know?
We will go to Ideatex right after the presentation.
Sound. The details are there. I would recommend you all to go to the fabric forum and actually feel it. Its tactile feel was my biggest takeaway. I have got used to fabrics being too slippery and shiny and crumply. This just felt so much more natural.
Yeah, and also we can say this nylon material with its nylon membrane, we just were absolutely convinced because what we saw in the focus topic on nylon membranes didn't convince us too much. And here we said, well, this is really profound when we see with the abrasion resistance that we have and pilling and snagging at the grade, it's amazing. So if you need a really profound, good nylon, waterproof, abrasion resistant material, this is the one.
I mean, sorry to take the waz out of them. Workwear should not be winning. But you saw the stats. It was brilliant. Go and have a second look.
And then Ristex for the eco-performance.
We've all been talking about mono-material garments for ages, whilst we've been glossing over the edges with membranes. We know that the polyester face fabric, liner fabric, and the polyester membrane does create a mono-material. But have we really been paying enough attention to the trims and closures? More importantly, no one's been talking about the glue. The glue we've always put into that 5% contamination. We haven't used polyester glue because traditionally it has a low melt point, so therefore delamination would happen before. This is high melt point polyester glue. We've never seen it before. am I allowed to say I got really excited and happy when I found it? The people at the brands are solving problems which I did not think we would do this decade. So yeah, Bristex, wow.
Absolutely. So, thank you very much, Charles. And I'd really tried to hurry. I only took half an hour for the Fabric Forum because now I would love to talk about the Footwear Forum and then coming to innovation. So, you will find the Footwear Forum just right behind you in our hall A5. It's still small and neat because it's the first season, but we are very proud to really present you already some really nice sustainable concepts. Because footwear in total has still a challenge to face. To get footwear into circularity is still a very big issue. And I tried to, but I couldn't. But I hope for next season I can present them to you, the first footwear recycling factory. So, in our categories that we present this year is this season, it's upper and leathers with upper synthetics and upper leather, components with adhesive membranes, additional materials, insoles, midsoles, accessories, and complete shoes. So in the upper leather we have naturals with 100% merino wool, 100% recycled cotton, BCI cotton, 100% organic cotton with unique waterless dyeing, hemp cotton blend, and 100% hemp. Vegan leather from 100% recycled polyamide, abrasion-resistant suede, polyester blend with pineapple, and unique waterless dyeing. High abrasion dot prints, patented dot print technology that can multiply the original abrasion resistance by 5 to 10 on a textile. Different synthetics, 100% recycled polyester, high abrasion recycled quality, woven mesh quality for reinforcements, monocomponent made from recycled post-consumer yarns. Reflectives, recycled perforated stretch reflective with high visibility. High performance retro-reflectives which meet EN 24471 standard. Biodegradable water-based heat transfer technology. And of course we have some really nice spacer synthetics from Outlast with thermal regulation, different structures, and recycled monocomponent materials. Then there are pre-cut uppers that have TPU laces with water repellent treatment and knitted horse calf boot. We have very little leather in the exhibition, and I hope it's going to increase because leather is also a very important part in the shoe business. Leather from goats and cattle that are treated with respect. We have hide has been tanned using synthetic and natural tanning agents, undyed leather, and black leather dyed using organic and aniline dyes. Coming to components, we have adhesive membranes, 100% polyester hydrophilic poreless membrane, and a bio-based PU membrane. Then we have additional materials and insulations. We have very nice insulations from hemp with flour mix, bio-based padding, and Primaloft gold insulation needled. Insoles and midsoles you will find from Citip, 100% recycled polyamide made with pre-consumer recycled yarns and breathable structured mesh. From Outlast you will find thermal regulation for lining or insole and made from 100% recycled polyester. In accessory tapes, we have recycled silicone footbands, fuzzy plush draw cord, tapes for ski boot straps, recycled polyester, recycled polyamide, and natural rubber. In the trims, we have lace holders with loop, cord hook, cord stopper, easy to tighten and release, and monocomponent. In complete shoes, we have one project which is a non-exhibiting project. It's corn dolly shoes. They fuse traditional wicker craft with modern circular design. And the modular design enables the replacement of individual damaged elements. And these shoes consist of 3 elements: the upper material, the Vibram sole, and laces and string. Then we have Kuori, a kid's flip-flop, you will see. It's upcycled food byproducts, and like banana peels and walnut shells, eco-friendly alternative plastic granules. And then we have Van Bestco, recycled polyester, recycled rubber and EVA, trail running shoe with X-Pore membrane for all weather protection, and lightweight running shoe. And we have one with Boa Creek lacing system. Coming to the award, we have actually 3 awards in our footwear category because we're so excited. For performance, we decided to give the award to a collaboration in between H-Dry and Scarpa. They made a joint waterproof, breathable membrane construction on different boot lines. So you will have the construction on high altitude and mountain elite boot range. The Phantom HD line, which is like the high 8000 line, which is already tested. So it keeps you 100% dry even if you're on over 8000 meters. And the Rebelle HD line boot range, that is actually that is the really very profound hiking boot line. And it's phenomenal because the membrane is directly glued to the upper material. And it's completely PFAS-free, PTF-free, Ecotech standard certified. And also very exciting, our Eco Footwear Award that goes to a collaboration, a pilot, to Hohenstein and Lova. Actually, we are very proud because this is like a world premiere because it's the Ecotech leather standard on hiking boots. So they successfully completed the pilot project together to make not only each component of that hiking boot from the GTX Ladylight, but also each component was Ecotech certified and the leather was certified and the whole shoe therefore can be Ecotech leather certified. And we had, of course, to give one jury award because we loved that material, and it goes to Südwolle. It's beautiful. When you will go to the forum, you will see it. It's a fabric that you just want to have a shoe out of. It's a composition of 100% merino wool, but it's 2 mixtures of merino wool, and in the way of the construction, you will see it's just you want to have it at home or wearing it. So, third part, which is really a little bit my baby, and I was so excited to present it to you today. Our innovation forum, this new part where we want to maybe inspire, give impulses for the future, to show you unseen possibilities, and some of them are still startups of those companies, some are already quite elaborated, but maybe these options will be seen then next year in exhibition. So it will be in 2 years then in the garments. So hopefully with those 14 exhibitor innovations that I will present you and 6 non-exhibitor innovations, maybe I can inspire you very much for the future. And 15 minutes, perfect. So first I would like to start with Imbotex. It's an exhibitor. Imbotex brought the lock wool down blend, so it's 70% premium European down with 30% lock wool, and you can buy this from the meter. Just go and have a look. Monarch Flyway has has created a brand called Minsolite. It's the composition, it's 80% milkweed fiber with 20% polypropylene. And the innovation is that the milk fiber's hollow structure offers an excellent insulation, while its waxy coating is a PFAS-free solution for water repellency. The combination draws moisture away from the body functioning as efficient moisture-wicking straws. It's really very nice. Look at it. Then we have a biodegradable poodle fur. So it's 100% synthetic fibers from green plant, and the backing is 100% polyester from Mitsui. And the fabric is made by biodegradable fiber 100%. Green plant fiber can be biodegraded in seawater. Then we have Cyclo-Sherpa by Concept 3. It's 100% cyclopolyester and a high-pile knit Sherpa using silver of cyclopolyester fiber with a cyclopolyester binder yarn. So the unique characteristics of cyclo in a traditional Sherpa construction, adding the ability to break down the polyester in landfill environments. So you see very beautiful future options for furs and Sherpas. Then we have Grantex development, which is 100% Secao polyester. The innovation is turning waste into polyester. So Secao is Grantech's new innovated yarn. They use cacao shell as a material of Secao. Then we have Dyntex Rush, the 100% polyamide. It's 56 grams per square meter with a 2020 watercolor and breathability. And the innovation is it's the world's lightest two-layer fabric using a hydrophobic microporous membrane without fluorine compound and anti-swelling. Then from Taiwan Axtroma, again, we already rewarded their technique with the Macintosh. We have a two-layer Greenwich soft with polypropylene coating, and it's 100% polypropylene made from 150% PCR waste. So it's an upgraded soft polypropylene coating treatment that is applied to extend the monostory in two-layer form with a more sustainable concept and highly abrasion resistant. Then we have HWA Fune Industry. It's poly-recycled dobby. It's pore light and a new innovation using polypropylene membrane. With their technology, they managed to overcome the scratch and the yaw issue. And therefore, it's workable for 2-layer and 2.5 materials. By Kneeguard, you will find knee polyprop. It's 100% polypropylene, a zipper. So the advantage of the polypropylene zipper as a very lightweight and low thermal, with low thermal conductivity and low water contact, it's very perfect to use it now in the monocompetent series. Then we have Tio Sports. It's a re-upcycling pet project. They innovated actually to use all the waste that is created around in their company to reuse it back into their pets. Very interesting also from Bemis, the Bemis EverFit net. It's very nice for future gym collections. It's a kind of process to create a breathable product without waste. So it's designed to be softer, sleeker, and I tried it on myself and I didn't want to take it off actually. It gives you structure and form and helps you to hold soft support, and it's a very unique process. By Hoyu Textile, we have an RTPU film. It's 25% recycled TPU, 5% recycled fabric, and 70% TPU. And it's a technology that repurposes discarded TPU laminated fabrics as feedstock for new materials. Then we have EcoX. It's a 68% GRS certified recycled polyester with 32% Eco-X coating. And the abrasion resisted, it increases the abrasion resistance of the fabric by 500%, and it doubles the tear strength because it is infused with strengthening carbon nanotubes. Then we have Dimension Polyend with X-Pack. It's co-developed with Dimension Polyend Windsurf and Kite department, and the UX10 has been purposely designed to be super light, exceptionally strong and durable. Coming to the non-exhibitors. First of all, I would like to introduce you to Ocean Safe. I think what they created is amazing because they have created the world's first and only synthetic textile material that is cradle-to-cradle gold certified. Please go and look at them. It's Nanea's certified biodegradable and safe material for the textile industries. And due to their composition of Nanea synthetic yarns and biodegradable elastomers, they are suitable for various applications in sportswear and outdoor apparel. Second is Modern Meadow. They invented a Biotex shield membrane together with Syntex. And what it is, actually, it's a protein-based membrane. Super interesting. Have a look. Then, third one is Rheon Labs. They invented a non-Newtonian material. And actually, they came on behalf by Charles Ross, so I would like him to explain further, because this is your baby.
We all know how gravity works. This doesn't work according to gravity. It's essentially a soft gel that goes hard when it is subject to extreme pressure. It's the first time on film, and it's to be on body parts that wobble and cause problems. So when you get ligament strains, that's where it comes in. It's amazing. It's over at the Innovation Zone.
Thank you. Then we have PME, Phoenix Innovative Materials. They created a polypropylene feathers microporous membrane that has a water column of 20,000 and a breathability of 40,000. It's a highly engineered membrane with nano-sized pores, providing a green sustainable solution for outdoor functional apparel and use. Also super interesting company called Fibe with their Patacel textile fibers from potato plant waste. It's 100% Patacel. And it's a cotton-like fiber sourced entirely from abundant waste stream of potato plant harvest waste. And last but not least, it's Beyond Surface Technologies. I don't know if you've already run over them, and we got them here to exhibit in our innovation forum for the first time, because they created Midori. It's a free, durable water repellent, and it's unmodified natural Candelia wax. It's 100% renewable bio-based content, and it's the first of its kind, 100% bio-based PFC-free durable water repellent. It's patent protected, and the star ingredient here is the Candelia wax, which can be used unmodified, and a plant that only grows in the Chihuahuan desert without watering or any addition of pesticides or fertilizers. Its supply chain is controlled, certified, and completely transparent and traceable.
Don't forget to mention, that is the oil-resistant DWR. You've read about Patagonia using it next year. That's the brand that supplies it. They're here looking for people.
So I'm in the end of my talk. I hope I didn't bother you too much, because I almost used the whole hour. So just wanted to make sure, please remember, All materials can be ordered online via the digital platform. So just hook into the loop, and most of all are also now available in 3D. So if you want to, the option is we want to go forward to give you the option that to load down your 3D file and use it directly in your collections to try them out. So thank you very much for your attention, and I just wanted to say, if you want to, you can download my presentation as a PDF file in about 3-4 days from my LinkedIn profile. If you go then to Performance Days, there will be a download option. Thank you very much for your attention.
Can we show appreciation for Alexa for an extra long session? There's a lot more going on at Performance Days. We're going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to have Nora come on stage. 5-minute break if you want a comfort break, stretch your legs, something like that. If you do not know Nora, by the way, Alexa's not escaping. We haven't got time for questions. I'm going to make her stand beside the stage. If you want to go and pick on her, ask her. She is a wealth of knowledge. You can't fit everything into a presentation. It's more important to know what she left out than what she put in. But yeah, Nora, who will be on stage now in 3 minutes' time, is the trend predictor that we've been using. We keep on waiting for Nora to get it wrong. I've been alongside Performance Days for almost a decade. For the last decade, she's got it right 10 times out of 10. If you want to see a trend prediction, Nora's going to be on stage in about 2 minutes' time. She will come on stage and she will introduce herself. As you can tell, the words trend, fashion, Charles are not generally used in the same sentence, which is why I will be paying attention. 2 minutes' time for Nora.